multi-billionaire today, working in bank and open saloon shop, close to the bank, go to the saloon shop, talking to customer. His wife is a cashier. People don't know. You give him a tip, give his wife tip. They were collecting money till they rented the whole building for Baba Saloon.
Wow.
They never end up in Baba Saloon, but they had a story to tell where they started. Many of want artificial growth. It never happened. Everything grow artificially is dead on arrival.
True.
All this artificial food, they are no good. They create cancer. They can heal people, but they multiply because they are genetic. But they are don't look for artificial financial growth. It does not exist. You will only end up a gambler and your life will be messing up because you will just keep, you are going to hit 1 million by not working. That's a bad mindset.
Somebody is, Joe, you were saying that, it's not just about, besides attending conferences, access to funding. What do you think we teach you in conferences? It's still the access. Funding has never been the problem. There's so much funding opportunities in the UK, but you're not going to access if you don't even know what they are and how do you qualify for them. There are so many funding assets in the US. We're going to bring in somebody to share in the US version of this training on funding. But you're not going to access it if you don't structure. And that's why the problem, many of us don't want to do the A, but we want the Z. Right? So now you're talking about funding program. The funding program requires that you meet certain things. And if you don't meet those things, you are not going to get the funding. That's what we're saying here. So it starts from getting the knowledge, getting the training, getting the education. How do I structure my business? How do I scale? What are the step-by-step? What are the processes? How do I even think big as an entrepreneur? How do I kill some limiting mindset I've gotten before now? That's what conferences like this are about. So I hope I've helped you, Joe. Yes, sir.
Stephen, I read that someone said, Cosmas, share the financial risk you have taken where you borrow money from bank. Do you think that's what is a priority to you? There is there. You see it in the chat box.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to attend to it, go ahead, sir.
Okay, fine. Several of them. But let me take, if you think I never took risk, let me take the one that will show you risk. And eventually that risk crystallize. I avail my credibility to a young man that is in a petroleum business that I have no knowledge about. But I put some mitigation in place that I believe that will mitigate the risk. Unfortunately, let me say unfortunately, the bank gave him a leeway with which he used to nail us. This transaction was to import PPMS to arrive about for jetty. Hebrews, one of the Hebrews jetty there, stored in a dedicated tank that SGS take control over. Then they start dispensing. To dispense is that you pay money into bank and SGS release order because you have paid and the people dispense to you. So I felt I was on top of it. Bank normally should have put a clause that they will be responsible of nominating a vessel that will carry this product because it pertaining to them. So they ceded this to this guy. He goaded me. The first transaction was for $46 million. I did it. He promised he would clean it in 120 days. In 77 days, he paid it off. Brought another invoice. I financed it for him for another $42 million. He said he would do that in 90 days. In 88 days, he cleared it off. Brought another one. We did 6 invoices in a consistent basis that all went successfully. Between June and December, he came with 5 documents, 6 of them that is over $200 million, and said if I do this for him, he will never ask me for any favor again in life. I got bank to open that LLC. Financial risk. I borrow on a negative pledge, so I have access to money, including Standard Chartered borrow me on a negative pledge in this country. This LC was financed. This guy nominated the vessel and took the vessel somewhere and sold the consignment offshore. Smiling home. $50 days passed, no money entered the account. 70 come, I didn't see money. 90 days passed, 120 days. I started feeling concerned. He told me to have a meeting with me in a hotel somewhere in Ikoyi. This guy starts speaking in tongue. That he loaned consignment to somebody, mentioned one funny name, and the person let him down. That's why money had not come. So I said, what does that mean? He said he's pursuing him, he will pay. I said, no, I don't understand you. What are you saying? I was dumbfounded, I couldn't speak. The bank had to call me to say they haven't seen money. And I was sitting in a board of that bank. Financial risk. This transaction crystallized. The bank debited my account for 21 billion naira. That's the value in naira if you converted. Interest rate on a monthly basis is 300 million. It's like a man bleeding. If you don't stop the bleeding, you bleed to death. Something dramatical need to happen. This guy was still speaking in tongue. No cash was coming. First was that it was a crisis. The letter of credit was not open in my name, and the bank want to legalize their paper and request I need to take this obligation because I introduced it. I called a board meeting. Koshari's board unanimously said they will not take this obligation because it's not Koshari's obligation. Introducing a customer does not mean financial obligation. That morally I am obligated, but financially I am not. They will not jeopardize Koshari's franchise because the bank should go after the guy. We went after him, seized 3 vessels in Greece, the vessel that carry those transactions, instituted a court, a London court, because I am a smart guy. Like this, what this other guy tried to do to me. I can trust you, but I don't trust blindly.
Blindly.
I'm very cautious, even when I'm expressing trust on you, because I know this can later be. I injected in that agreement that if we have any problem, the matter will be settled in UK court.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know he play with the system here, but he cannot get away with UK. I instituted a case where your matter is hard tomorrow, hard next tomorrow, in 1 week or latest 1 month to get judgment. I sue him worldwide over his assets, restored him down. That was where he got some government connection for Ancom to bail him out. Meanwhile, I need to settle the bank first, because this was an after. Is that I signed all my shares in Access Bank. I used to own 21% of Access Bank. The current owners were my boys that I brought to run the institutions for me. I signed it off. Even though my board said no, when we finished that meeting, left, I had a self-conversation. Because when I teach integrity, people think I'm a madman. You never know whether you have integrity until it's subjected to test.
Absolutely.
My integrity, for the first time, we are subjected to the test. I didn't sign anywhere. Fiduciary responsibility, Coscharis did not have. But would bank have availed this money without me? The answer is no. I told myself. Can I walk away from this answer? The answer is yes. Will you still talk integrity? The answer is no. Do you want to remain a man of integrity or a wishy-washy crook that project integrity? I said I want to remain a man of integrity. I called the MD of the bank by 8 o'clock. I was still in my corporate head office in Awoyaya. I said, send me the documents of that thing and send me share transfer certificate. I signed them all that night. I came home, I told my wife, I said, I jumped up 3 times. I said, I won, I won, I won. My wife said she doesn't understand. When did I become a gambler? I said, dear, I won. He said, no, be serious. You want to know what I mean? I said, I signed that paper. She screamed at me. You signed? I said, yes, I signed. She screamed again. You signed? I said, yes, I signed. He said, where do you keep 21 billion? I said, nowhere. No, not in any refrigerator. But I have a peace of mind. One of the things we need to teach you guys is how to fall effectively. Because you've been taught how to succeed, but you have never taught how to rise up when you fall. How to hear a broken character. Because you need to keep on watching and see where there are cracks in your character. Nobody can do any miracle to heal you. Character is not a gift. There's no gift of God of character, not telling a lie. We all come to this world speaking lies. Character is a virtue you develop, both on your kneel and in your constant practice and allow it to go through test. So that is a financial risk that I took.
I mean, we have to let you go so you can rest. Come, can you help me celebrate Dr. Cosmas Maduka? Come on, everybody, celebrate, celebrate. We need to learn to celebrate. One of the things I've said is Africa lacks, heroes because we don't celebrate them. What you said here is not beans. It's not. I mean, we love to always talk bad about leaders, and when we see great leaders who have lived it, who have paid the price, it's not a motivational talk. They paid the price. We need to celebrate. So please, come
I
on,
didn't take
keep it coming.
the bank under any stress, looking for me, calling me, and we are going to court, messing ourselves up in dating. I can stand there. It's his word against my word. He
Yeah.
has to kill me. So get this thing straight. It's either you are serious-minded or you are not. That's why I say credibility is the first level of money. Not cash you keep in the bank or collateral as you gave to the bank. When you have,
Absolutely.
I lost till today. Access Bank used to make 1 billion and I get 200 million naira in dividend. Today they make 160 billion. I don't get nothing because I assisted someone. So when you talk about financial risk, I take them every day. My heart is strong, built like a stone. And that's why if I to make also, I don't care a damn.
And what's exciting about some of what you guys are going to be learning in London and in Houston is, and I want to ask you that question, but it's not here. I will ask you in London and in Houston. How, despite what happened to you, you still loan people money till today. I mean, the $2 million you were talking about is still more recent. It was after that
2001.
particular case.
2001, yeah.
Exactly. So, how do we need to even learn about that? How do you still come back and not say, "Oh, I will never support any entrepreneur again. I will never help anybody again." And there's so much. A lot of I want to encourage you guys. Tell somebody. Don't just come. Even if you're not in London, tell somebody, "Hey, you have to come and meet Dr. Cosmos and learn." Tell your friends in the US, spread this word. And the website is already given to you, www.businessgrowthconference.org. Use the coupon code GBC50 or use the coupon code business, the word business, one word. Any of that code, if you are registering today, you get 50% discount to be part of that event. We want to see you succeed, whether you are in Nigeria or you are in UK or you are in US we would love to be in other cities. But for this year, that's where we're coming to Singapore as well. We'll tell you that later. But those are the cities we can do this year. But go register. There's so much to learn, and I promise you will be exposed to how to really grow your business in a legitimate way, in a honest way, with integrity, and you can do it internationally. So all this, we're scared if we do business internationally, we run into trouble. We'll learn all of that. How do you structure the business in such a way? Someone say, "Where's the venue in London?" Go to the website. You will see it. It's Millennium Gloucester Hotel, London. It's in Kensington. Millennium Gloucester Hotel. So London is 20. Let me see, this month, London is 26th and 27th of July. Registration starts 8 a.m. But you need to, like I said, you have opportunity for 50% discount today, so go get it. While Houston is 23rd and 24th of August. Yeah, that is JW Marriott by the Galleria in Houston, Texas. We also have virtual tickets available, so you can sign up for the virtual one if you are not in any of these cities. So if you can fly down from whatever parts you're coming from, I promise you, it's going to be one of those best. And I want to thank Dr. Cosman. I want all of you to also help me thank him. He's one of the few people at his level willing to do this, because many people think we make money from conferences. We don't. In fact, we run into loss. The one we did last year, we run into loss, right? It's not about money. But if some of us don't take risk to teach our people, we'll continue to have 419s, Yahoo Yahoo, be the one to represent our race, right? But if we can risk building our people with the right information to really scale businesses, to really build large corporations, and also educate our people on how we need to support our own businesses as well. This is how we're going to take things to the next level. So let me thank him, because he's one of the few people at his level, haven't done business for over 50 years, and still wanting to pull people up, teach people, invest in people, support people, share wisdom. Is one of the few people you ever find. And so please celebrate him, and let's come out, because that's also how to reward such decision. If I choose to leave my comfort, I will have made more money. I want to teach people in London, I'll teach people in Houston. There should be enough turnout to encourage me to know that these people value it. Because what we keep hearing is that we've been over-mentored, underfunded. If the mentorship is the first part to funding, right? If we give you money and then you don't have the right mentorship, you will blow the money and waste the money. Just like the young man he gave over $200 million to. You know what that means? Right? If that man, and I believe the customers agree with me, if that man has been properly mentored on issues of integrity, on issues of doing things right, he will not have, wasted that opportunity you gave him. And we're seeing too
What that
many people still do that.
what are you to have is character. There's no teaching that that can change a character problem until the person need to go and repair his character first
Yeah,
of all.
yeah.
Any other will be, there's no mentorship. If he wants to live with that lifestyle, with that character, anybody that have financial transaction with him is at a great risk.
Very true. Very true. But I also feel that if he begins to imbibe teachings like yours, because some of these people
Of course,
had
it's
started
good.
business before they met you. Yes,
Absolutely, it will help
yes,
to start correcting his error.
exactly.
So
Exactly. So
just
it's
step,
important. Go ahead. What
taking
did
your,
you say?
as a life is about self-examination, taking yourself on.
Exactly. And sometimes the right association you are in, a lot of people don't do business right and their character is faulty, because the kind of people they keep tells them just continue to do things anyhow. But when you keep the counsel of the wise, you'll be wise. When you and that's also what events like this does, because you are meeting the right set of people who want to hear the right information. Because not everybody wants to hear what we are teaching. Not everybody.
You see, the part of the risk the people are running away from is that when you start business, like in our blood, people will approach you to launder money, and you are being tempted to collect cash to say you
Exactly.
have business, and you, instead of your core business, you are looking for where to artificial growth. So if you don't have, so those are things. So you can, those of you who said, if you know you can't resist such temptation, stay away, because
I
stay
you are
away.
very right. I've been in my office in Houston before, and a gentleman, I mean, I say Houston in Dubai, and a gentleman said, "I have money full of cash. I want to buy property." I told him we don't do that here. He was surprised. He said, "No, it's clean money." I said, "You can't bring cash. If it's clean money, take it to the bank, right? And then wire it properly. Why must you bring cash? You know." And he was shocked. He thought I was mad. So you must understand, and you are right, sir. If you don't want to do business the right way,
Then
you then don't
don't
do it.
don't do
Don't do
it
it. Don't do it. Don't do
because
it.
you go to jail faster.
Very
Just
fast.
glorify your poverty and remain where you are.
Thank you so much, sir, for today. We are grateful. We look forward to seeing you in London. I'll be on ground to pick you up at the airport myself, and we pray that your fasting, God answers your prayer on time, and
He will
we
and has
receive grace to start
he
fasting like you.
will as always get
Yeah,
the reward is greater than the sacrifice. You never overgive God. You never overgive God. Whatever you give him, he pack it in big full and return it to you to your amazement. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That's part of
we receive grace to start fasting like you. I think it's something our generation has to learn. We're not at 40 days is a tough one, but God will help us. God will help us. Thank you so much.
start
We're grateful.
start from 1 week. Don't everything like normal in life is a practice, So, whether you are going to jog, you don't want to go and start jogging for 1 hour. Jog for
Mm,
10 minutes or jog 10 minutes on consistent basis and move it to another times. Your body will gradually accept it because he will listen to you. But if you never jump and got to do 1 hour, you will not do it again the rest of your life because you'll be sick for 6 months for that 1 hour thing that you did.
very
Common
true.
sense.
Very true. Very true. Thank you so much, sir. We're grateful, guys. Thank you for being
God bless.
part of today's. Yes, sir. Have a great day, sir. Bye-bye. So, guys, don't miss London and Houston. We're starting with London. Tell your friends, get everybody on board. You can send me a DM and my team will attend to you. If you have any question about the conference, if you have some clarities you need, just go to my inbox right now and send a DM. If you have any question about the conference, whether the London one or the Houston one. But remember, go to the website right now, www.businessgrowthconference.org. Use the coupon code BUSINESS or use the coupon code GBC50 and it will give you 50% discount today. Okay, this offer is not forever, it's just today. So go take advantage of it. Sign up right now. I love you all. God bless you and see you in London, see you in Houston. Remember, if you cannot make it physically, you can join the event virtually. The virtual ticket is the same. You can do regular, you can do VIP, whichever one you can afford. Love you all. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.